They don't notice you. And that's exactly why you win. Because while the world is busy rewarding noise, celebrating showmanship, in giving attention to the loudest person in the room, you're operating in silence. No spotlight, no applause, no validation. And yet, quietly, slowly, consistently, you're building something unstoppable. Most people don't understand this. They think success is a performance. They think wealth is measured by how many people are watching them pretend to have it. They think being loud is a strategy, but loud people play for attention. Low-key people play for power. And in the long run, power always wins. The truth is simple. Loud people are addicted to perception. Low-key people are obsessed with results. Loud people want to look successful today. Low-key people want to be successful for the rest of their lives. Loud people crave recognition. Low-key people crave freedom. Loud people chase applause. Low-key people chase options. And that difference in priorities creates a difference in outcomes so big, it almost looks like two different species. Because while the loud person is busy posting, posing, flexing, and performing, the low-key person is learning, building, watching, and moving. They don't talk about their goals because talking feels like progress. And they would rather do the real work. They don't brag about their plans because bragging scatters energy and keeping quiet sharpens focus. They don't announce every small win because they understand one truth. Private victories eventually become public power. And here's the part most people never realize. Staying low-key gives you an advantage you can't buy. It gives you invisibility, and invisibility is leverage. When no one sees you coming, no one prepares to stop you. When no one knows what you're building, no one can sabotage it. When no one can predict your next move, you become almost impossible to compete with. Loud people broadcast their weaknesses without realizing it. Low-key people hide their strengths on purpose. Loud people get approvals, followers, and validation. Low-key people get opportunities, assets, and independence. Loud people spend to impress. Low-key people invest to escape. Loud people live like they've already made it. Low-key people live like they're still getting started. And this is why life secretly rewards the quiet ones. Because the quiet ones observe what everyone else misses. They don't interrupt. They analyze. They pick up patterns. They understand motives. They learn who talks too much, who listens too little, who pretends, who lays some, who wastes time, and who drains energy. Low-key people see all the things loud people are too busy performing to notice. And that awareness becomes wealth too. Success is not about showing the world how great you are. Success is about becoming so good you don't have to show anything. Silence is a strategy, not a weakness. Privacy is a weapon, not an insecurity. Moving quietly is a discipline, not a lack of confidence. Loud people need the world to clap for them. Low-key people clap for themselves privately and keep building. And while the loud person is busy shouting, "Look at me, mine," the low-key person is quietly saying, "Just wait." You see, wealth loves silence. Money grows in places where noise can't reach. Mastery develops when no one is watching. Skills sharpen in the dark. Vision strengthens alone. And the people who understand this don't compete for attention. They compete with yesterday's version of themselves. Low-key people understand timing. They know there's a moment to work, a moment to grow, a moment to stack, and a moment to strike. Loud people rush. They want quick wins, fast results, and instant applause. But low-key people don't care how long it takes. They care how far it takes them. And that patience becomes power. One day the loud person will look around and wonder why all the attention they chased never turned into anything real. And on that same day, the quiet one, the one who stayed focused, disciplined, invisible, will walk into a life the loud person could never imagine. A life with money that doesn't run out. A life with freedom that can't be taken. A life built on work, not words. On discipline, not performance. On vision, not vanity. So if you're the quiet one, don't change. Don't start explaining yourself. Don't start proving anything. Don't start showing off to satisfy people who don't matter. Stay low-key, stay focused, stay underestimated. That is your shield. That is your advantage. That is your path to wealth. Because in a world full of noise, The quiet ones always rise the highest. Not because they are lucky, not because they are chosen, but because while everyone else is trying to be seen, they're doing the one thing that actually matters. They're working.